Hey, what's up everyone? Crew Danny and Puchoy crew Alex. In this video, we're going to talk about Muay Thai, specifically Muay Thai knees, so check it out. So I'm here today with Alex, the Beast. That's for him, not for me. He is the Beast, and you're going to see in a second why. So first, we're training some knees today, so we thought we'd film this video to showcase how to properly do knees. A lot of people do MMA or Muay Thai, but I've never really been taught how to correctly perform the knee attacks we have in the art. Okay, so Alex, take your stance, please. In front of the camera, please. Now, let's talk about some basic knees. We have about a dozen different knees in Muay Thai, but let's cover a few today. All right, the first one I like to teach, and one of the most basic ones, is going to be the number one knee, which is the straight knee. So how we do this is from our Muay Thai stance, we're gonna kind of curl our body and then stretch the knee forward to hit the abdomen. All right, so go ahead, Alex. One more time. And do one from the side as well. So notice when he throws that knee, he goes straight in a straight line. All right, he doesn't want to go upwards like an uppercut, for instance. He wants to go straight in, because you'll see in a moment, I'm using the belly pad. He wants to hit that belly pad and not just graze it across. All right, so we've got to imagine like you're throwing a punch. It's a straight line. It's not an uppercut, right? So the straight knee is the first knee. Now, I want to show a couple of important tips that people sometimes forget. Is when we want to do the knees is we're going to start with the hands up. And when he throws his knee, he also wants to bring the hands down in the direction of his attacking knee. So go like you're pulling somebody into your knee, just like this. But it's very important to bring your stance back. So that means when you're done your knee, you also return with your on guard position, right from here. Now, one more mistake that's very common is people throw the knee, but the moment they land the knee, then they just step forward as such. And it's really important to bring your foot back into the original stance. Now let's take a look from this position here. I want Alex to face this way. I want you guys to focus on his left foot. As he throws the knee, notice how he elevates himself on the ball of his foot. And that's going to give him that nice spring motion to load up the power all the way up from the hips into that knee. Okay? Now, we're going to throw a few knees on the pads. Okay? So Alex, take your stance. Now, I'm going to hold the pad as such. If you're beginners who are holding pads for your training partners, or you just started in Muay Thai, don't hold the knee where it's going to land. Basically what we're doing is the belly pad is there for him to hit, but I want to push the pads against his quadricep. That way that's going to slow the effect as the training partner or myself, the trainer. I'm not going to get the full impact of the knee, but I want him to get the proper technique though. Okay, so let's throw a few slow ones first. Straight knee. Now aim for the belly pad. Again. That's it. So when you throw the knee, you don't want to force the athlete to drive the knee upwards towards the ceiling. Okay? If you notice that the quadricep is super red, he's not doing it correctly. I want him to drive his knee. So it should be the knee itself that has that little red spot when he hits the target. One more time. Aim right here. Go. See? Now the pads on top of it hides that and camouflage and actually helps me absorb some of the impact. Go ahead. But he's still aiming right here. Okay? Now let's throw a few power knees. Ready? One more. Very good. So that is your first knee, or the number one knee for this video, the straight knee. Now let's take a look at the number two knee. For this tutorial, it's going to be the higher knee, right? The high knee. This one, just like the straight knee, but we're going to aim the knee into the opponent's chest, right between the guard. Okay, go ahead, Alex. Boom. Notice how he tilts sideways just on an angle to drive to ensure that the knee connects. And what this helps is the shin bone would also slam against the opponent's guard. This is a good technique to use, but this one, we're going to aim a little bit higher. Do one from the side there. All right, so that's your high knee. Boom. Again. Boom. One more. And just like the previous technique, the hands must return to the on guard position after the execution. As well, raise up on the ball of your foot to extend and have a nice spring motion to load up that power into their knee strikes, okay? Now, let's do a few higher knees. Now, I'm going to hold the pads at my chest. Now, don't forget, I'm much taller than Alex, but I still want to force him to raise that knee up, okay? So I'm going to crouch down just slightly. Go ahead. One more. One more time. And that is a powerful knee, guys, okay? So that is knee number 2 for this video. All right, let's take a look at number 3 knee, all right? The third knee for this tutorial is going to be to the side, just like a swing kick, a roundhouse kick. Now what Alex is going to do, facing the camera, he's going to throw a side knee, and notice how he rotates the hip into that attack, all right? So the foot and the knee will rotate, just like you're going to do a swing kick, which we'll show in a future tutorial. But for now, this is knee number 3 for this tutorial, the side knee, okay? Let's do it in the pads now, Alex, okay? So now notice, I have the belly pad, but I'll also show how we do it on the focus mitt. So when I hold the mitts, I want to actually accentuate him to have that power into that powerful knee strike, and I'm going to put the pads one on top of the other so he has that impact, just like a heavy bag, okay? So let's start slow first. That's it. I want to get that feel, and I want to ensure that he turns his hip as a rotation to get more power into his technique. Very good. Now let's go power. Whoosh. 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 One more. Whoosh. And that is knee number 3, the side knee. So guys, let's recap quickly what we've done today. We're only going to focus on those 3 knees, but I'm going to have Alex throw a few of each. That way there, we'll end this video with those 3 knees, and that will be the power of Muay Thai. Whoosh. 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 Very nice. All right, guys, thanks for watching our tutorial on the Muay Thai knees. We hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't so already, or I'm going to be sending the beast after you. Just kidding, guys. Make sure to subscribe, and
see you guys in the next Muay Thai video.
Take care.